no face, no case. You feel me? You feel me?
NoFacecrypto just dropped another video. We're fucked.
Who the hell is this guy?
Can't see me, but feel my mind. No face crypto, phantom protocol. Standing tall while empires fall. Central chains can't cage it all. Unshaken faith I break.
What is up, guys? Welcome to the No Face Crypto channel. Where's the face no case? You feel me? In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to not nuke your channel on YouTube. Just kidding. But in all seriousness, guys, I posted a bunch of shorts over the weekend and they got thousands and thousands of views, but it nuked my channel because I didn't know this, but apparently if you post a bunch of shorts and you usually do long form content, it's going to confuse the algorithm. And so therefore, my views completely tanked over the weekend. And now I feel like I'm pretty much having to reset my algorithm for this channel. So if you are watching this video, please drop a like and drop a comment to let the algorithm know you enjoy this content. And if you are already subscribed, thank you. I appreciate it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. That's in the description below. Subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment. You feel me? All right, in today's video, we're going to quickly discuss the situation of MoreMarkets closing their accounts and they are sunsetting their projects. Ladies and gentlemen, you can take a look right here. 0% APY, 0% APY, 0% APY, and all these XRP and XRP Flare accounts. Now, they put a whole newsletter out on exactly why this is happening. I don't really give a shit. We ain't reading all that. Let's read what the owner said about exactly why they're doing this, and I'll give my opinion in just a second. We decided to sunset the MoreMarkets Earn product. I want to share the honest reflections on why this happened and what is next for me going forward. At its peak, MoreMarkets Earn product achieved $40 million total value locked without any points or LP programs. With close to 4K depositors, we successfully deployed yield products across XRP, Bitcoin, ETH, NEAR, and stablecoins. However, startup survival momentum, while we grew, our growth over the last 5 months has been linear and inconsistent. For that reason, we have made the decision to stop, reflect, and reevaluate our position rather than dragging out a linear product business and slowly dying over time. Shit's getting juicy, guys. We can go ahead and just read another paragraph down here. The Earn sector has also become really commoditized. Major exchanges are now bridging the gap between SEX and DEX. They are integrating on-chain yields directly into their users' interfaces, solving a distribution problem that standalone protocols like ours face. Current crypto yields are largely a bull market phenomenon. They are powered by speculative leverage. When the market risk is on, yields are high, but when the market flips to risk off, that speculative demand evaporates and yield compress to near zero. To build a sustainable business that survives all markets, you need an external, uncorrelated source of yield. The hardest part of this decision and this team is the team. We built an amazing group of engineers, operators, and unfortunately, we cannot keep them all for the next phase. As for myself, we are not quitting. We'll be in the research mode, looking for a moonshot idea rather than selling for something that grows linearly. All right, so let's discuss exactly what I think about this. We can go ahead and take a look at the MoreMarkets site, and these guys offered yield on certain LP pools, which any points or LP program is kind of like a loose statement here because they did have an LP pool on MoreMarkets that was the RUSD XRP pool, and you were getting yield off of that. It's just they were the ones dealing with that. So very, very interesting. Why do I think this happened? Well, I think personally that MoreMarkets unfortunately saw exactly what was going on with Flare and Firelight, and that caused them to cease operations. And competition in this space is a very, very good thing. But I honestly think Flare and Firelight coming out and the possibilities with STXRP and FXRP have kind of shot a hole in the idea of MoreMarkets. And keep in mind, they are building a native Zamin app for Flare DeFi and the Flare ecosystem. And we have seen that in a previous video as well. I've clipped that for you guys. You already know all this information. So I think competition is a good thing. I think this shows that Firelight's about to take the fuck over. And I think that Zamin is about to get their native app very, very soon. But this is a very nice way to kind of exit the space. Make sure you guys are staying on top of this. You guys have till March 8th to withdraw if you're in the MoreMarkets project. The best way to think about this is Flare is a teacher, right? There are many providers on the Flare network, but it is up to Flare to enforce the rules, the regulations, and the standards of what they want to accomplish, right? So right after we got the MoreMarkets announcement, or pretty much the same exact day, guys, we had another announcement from one of the minting platforms of Flare. And essentially they came out and said that after minimal conditions were applied in Epoch 352, 7 providers on Flare lost rewards totaling 152,000 Flare, which is a couple $1,000s probably. But Epoch 352 is basically the smart contract that allows you to get paid out in rewards every 2 days on Flare or something like that. That's basically what it is. So what this is telling you exactly is that Flare is enforcing their rules, and they are bringing a standard of data that every provider on their network has to meet. And if they don't meet that data that is required from the smart contract, if they don't meet the requirements of Flare to operate in the best way possible, essentially, they get penalized in fees. So we had Anchor, who they got penalized in fees. SoldFi Nexus, we have Songbird as well. And so these people, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. These providers this is to incentivize them to get better, basically. And this is hyper bullish for the Flare network. This might be one of the signs that we look back on years from now and be like, damn, like Flare really cooked the fuck up, guys. We have MoreMarket closing accounts, guys. MoreMarket has closed accounts. And Flare is coming out and smacking these, like literally, they are coming out and enforcing their rules. Ruler on the desk. I don't know how you could not be bullish on Flare. Seriously. And if things couldn't get any crazier, just to finish up this video very quickly today, guys, the next phase of XRP Fi arrives on Flare Network tomorrow. This shit comes out tomorrow. Enosis Loans is the first CDP backed by XRP. Are you ready? So let's go ahead and read this real quick. We are thrilled to announce the upcoming launch of Enosis Loans, a friendly work of Liquidity V2 by Liquidity Protocol deployed on Flare networks. This marks a historic milestone in DeFi landscape as the first ever collateralized debt position CDP protocol to leverage XRP FXRP as collateral to mint a stablecoin. So this is going to allow you basically risk-free to take loans out on your XRP. Now, I am not going to investigate this when it first comes out. I'm going to slowly research it. Obviously, guys, I don't want to risk my main bag of XRP to take out collateralized loan. Not right now. It's not the time for it. The time is to learn. All right. For the first time, XRP holders can use their assets as collateral in the CDP to mint a new stablecoin, enabling participation in DeFi applications such as lending, borrowing, and yield generation, while still maintaining exposure to underlying FXRP. This is a transformative step for XRP, which, due to XRP Ledger lack of native smart contract functionality, has historically been excluded from the broader DeFi ecosystem. The planned inclusion of FBTC, whatever, no one cares about Bitcoin, guys. So essentially, guys, the opportunities are going to become endless for XRP DeFi. And for the people who didn't watch, we can go ahead and look, guys. I told you I nuked my channel. I'm 100% serious when I say I nuked my channel on complete accident. I didn't know this would happen. All right. 38 views in 15 hours is crazy work that doesn't... These last 3 videos, nuked. Okay. For the people who watched this video, I went through steps 1 through 3 on how to build a flywheel for yourself. All right. You want free XRP? You want to increase your position on XRP for free? Do you want to make passive income with crypto? Have you positioned yourself correctly? Like, this is the things you need to be thinking about, and this is how you can get started. I have completely transformed a flywheel into risk-free XRP yield using Firelight, using FXRP, using lending on the Flare network. And this is just the very start in the first 3 steps. So go ahead and check that video out. Link in the description below and at the end of this video. You feel me?
And money market funds that you're holding, you should be able to pass some of that on to customers.
It's not an investment vehicle. It's not a time deposit where you're holding it to earn interest, right? You're not holding currency for its yield. If Congress wanted to let you pay interest, they should have just said, let you pay interest. So trying to backdoor it is a little funny. It's not supposed to bear interest. And, at that point, it's not up to me to decide whether that's up to Congress. That's why I don't want to think about paying interest on these payment accounts. It's not supposed to be an account for somebody to hold stablecoins and earn interest. You're not holding it to earn interest. So it's a claim on the banks. You can disintermediate a bank, but you can't disintermediate the banking system. You don't have any claim to demand treasuries. You don't get to go to the bank and say, I want some treasuries. They'll say, no, you get $1. Here's what you get. Those are my thoughts.
Breaking news. The fall of Bitcoin is near. Charts are in free fall, confidence is shattered, and wallets are bleeding red. But there is one person who can save you. No Face. Subscribe now or be left waiting for the next train.
I'm the cipher inside the system, encrypted rhythm, algorithmic wisdom. Bankers panic when I twist the prism, cause I decentralize the mechanism. Ledger lock, my code immaculate. Truth so sharp it decapitates. No fiat faith, lie emancipate. XRP flow, recalibrate. Invisible king with a digital throne. Phantom of finance, flesh and bone. I rise from day to self-made, self-known. Unshaken, I move in the zone. They manipulate, I meditate. They inflate, I innovate. They speculate, I educate. I'm the glitch they can't eliminate. Raw res crypto, masked in motion, riding the wave like quantum motion. XRP devotion, pure explosion. Phantom of finance, fully raw res crypto. Chain reaction, breaking control, pure satisfaction. No middleman, just interaction. Rebel of rhythm, blockchain faction. From Tokyo ticks to London trades. My name echoes in crypto raids. I'm the anomaly markets crave, silhouetted in code. I misbehave. Monetary matrix, I override. Quantum ink where the truth can't hide. They kneel to debt, I walk with pride. No face crypto, decentralized guide. Every drop of fun, I distill the flame. Every smear campaign fuels the game. They'll remember the ghost, not the name. Cause legends don't chase, they claim. Go, ledger ignite. Phantom in flight. Max so bright. Can't see me, but feel my mind. No face crypto, phantom protocol. Standing tall while empires fall. Central chains can't cage it all. Unshaken faith, I break the wall. No face crypto, though immortal. Through digital doors, I breach the portal. Untraceable force, transtemporal. Phantom of finance, suiting and racks. No face crypto. No banks, no borders, no masters. Just vision and velocity. The world's asleep, but the phantom never rests street.